All right, let's get right into it. We're in the middle of a massive AI-driven shift in data analytics. And the big question, the one you should probably be asking yourself, is whether your current skills are about to become obsolete. This is what pretty much everyone thinks, right? That AI is just a better version of the tools we already have. A faster spreadsheet, a fancier dashboarding tool, just an upgrade. But that's just not true at all. And honestly, thinking that way is a huge mistake. Because what we're talking about here isn't an upgrade. It's a complete teardown and rebuild of the entire profession. To really wrap our heads around how much is changing, let's take a quick look back at how things have always been done, the old world of the data analyst. Think about your day-to-day. You know the drill, right? Those endless hours cleaning up messy data, carefully crafting the perfect query, building out dashboard after dashboard, and then just staring at it all, trying to manually spot a trend. That's been the job. It's been a grind. Okay, so now, get ready for everything to be flipped completely upside down. Because this new reality fundamentally reverses our entire relationship with data. All that stuff we just talked about, the cleaning, the querying, the dashboard building, the manual pattern hunting, an AI can now do all of it. And here's the kicker. It does it in seconds. This isn't just about being a little more efficient. It's a completely different way of operating. So here's the most important thing to understand. In the old world, you were the one doing the work. You had to push, pull, and wrestle with the data to get what you needed. Now, the data, powered by AI, starts working for you. And it goes even deeper than that. Your value used to come from knowing the right questions to ask. That was the whole game. But now, AI is so good at spotting correlations that it will actually tell you what questions you should be asking. It's finding the unknown unknowns. Which brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. It used to be your job to find an answer and present it on a chart. Well, the AI doesn't just stop there. It finds the answer, analyzes what it means for the business, and then straight up recommends what decisions to make. It's jumping from insight directly to action. So, what on earth does this all mean for your career? Well, it means the very definition of what makes you valuable as a professional is being rewritten as we speak. Think about how we used to measure success. It was all about technical skill, right? How fast could you write SQL? Were you a wizard with Tableau? Could you build the world's most detailed dashboard? That's what mattered. But today, that's just not the case. Your new value has nothing to do with technical speed and everything to do with strategic thinking. It's about the quality of the questions you pose, how well you actually understand the business context, and, this is a big one, how well you can tell the difference between a genius AI insight and a confident-sounding but totally wrong answer. And here is the brutal truth. The trap that so many people are falling into. If you're still spending all your time trying to become a faster query writer or a slicker dashboard designer, you are literally getting better at a job that is about to disappear. You're training for a race that's already been run. We see this happening everywhere. Professionals are rushing to get a certification in the next hot tool, but they're completely forgetting to level up their strategic thinking, their business acumen, their critical judgment. They're learning to use a faster shovel when what they really need is a map. So all of this brings us to a pretty stark choice. There really isn't a middle ground here. This is a crossroads, and every single person working with data is standing at it right now. So if you remember just one thing, let it be this. This is the core difference. Ask yourself, am I still stuck in the world where I work on data? Or have I made the leap to the new world, where the data starts working for me? And let's be really clear here. This isn't about people being unskilled or not being good at their jobs. The world is full of brilliant analysts. The problem is that the skills that used to be valuable are quickly becoming irrelevant. The game has changed, but a lot of people are still playing by the old rules. So I'm going to leave you with this one question. A question you really need to be honest with yourself about. When you look at what you're learning, where you're focusing your energy, are you truly adapting to this new world? Or are you, maybe without even realizing it, just slowly getting replaced?